Hey guys, Cece and Lulu here, and do you love apple cider and donuts? We sure do.
Amen.
It's one of our favorite things to do in the fall. And we have a fun new series called Cider Mill Hopping that we're going to be uploading 3 videos this week on. One for each cider mill that we're visiting in the St. John's area in Michigan. Not only are we just showing you the cider mills and taking you along with us, but we are also rating them afterwards. So we are going to give them a thumbs up or a thumbs down on certain categories such as like food and activities and stuff like that. But we are also giving them an overall rating on 1 through 10, 10 being the best, just our opinion and if we'd like to go back.
So let's go visit some cider mills and try out some yummy cider and donuts.
Here we are at Andy T's. They have some pretty flowers out front. Homemade breads, pies, they have a bunch of signs. And here we're gonna go into the greenhouse. Look at all the plants.
And pumpkins getting ready for Halloween.
Lots and lots of
Really nice pumpkins. Look at them, aren't they nice?
yeah. They don't have too many pumpkins yet, but just
Oh, they're
starting.
really nice.
They're beautiful pumpkins though. There's some produce. Apples. Not a lot of apples, but some. They have a make your own caramel apple station. Pretty cute. You can dip it in a bunch of these toppings. Halloween decorations. We found
These are
this
really
cute little tea metaphor with pretend food that would fit for the American Girl dolls even. Look at how cute.
Little pedophores. Little cupcakes.
Look at how cute. The little pumpkin hat for a baby. It's adorable. Shopping carts. They're so tiny. Look at how tiny they are.
These are really cute.
Donut Central, it says.
Yeah, good looking cookies. Reese's peanut butter. They have a Michigan in the middle. Look at these.
Fresh baked. This cute candy corn. It's called Harvest Mix. It has a little cat, little corn. These are adorable. Goat Mountain. Oh, there's some goats in there. Andy's Play Zone. Look at how cute this pumpkin is. Could climb up through the nose. Oh, there's like a fire pole in there and a little castle over there.
Huge sandbox. A big field there.
There's area for more parking. There they have some more pumpkins and apples out front and sweet corn. Oh, that's a trailer of pumpkins. So at Andy T's, we got some of the called Oh My Organics. That's the brand. They're made in Michigan, so My is spelled M-I. And they're like truffles, but they're in the shape of a peanut butter cup, Reese's peanut butter cup. Most of them are gluten and dairy free. They say right on the front what they are, but some of them are just gluten free. So the flavors that we got were the PB&J and Bubba Berry. This one has blueberry, creme de menthe, and then this is one of my favorites that I've had at home. The chocolate one with Himalayan pink salt on it. It's good. And Cece already tried some of hers. She hasn't had one before.
Free dairy, free chocolate. Truffle. So let's see how it is.
It's like a Reese's cup, but
Very good. It's like a truffle.
let me see. Michigan made.
Good enough to eat. I did not waste any time trying my truffles. She said that we should eat them on the way home because they melt very easily. So I took her advice and I ate 2 of them and they are very delicious. I also have always wanted to try these dried green beans. They always look so delicious and salty. When we got in the car, I opened this up and tried one and they were gross. They were disgusting. They aren't salty at all, and I will probably throw this carton away. I love vegetables, I love green beans, but I don't love these. Now the first place we went to was Andy T's, and that's near St. John's, Michigan. And the food there, it was more like a farm market. They really didn't have a donut cider counter per se. They didn't really have a lot of food like that. They had a lot of packaged things like you would get at a market. So we weren't that impressed with the specialty of cider and donuts there at all.
So for food, we'd give it a thumbs down. The next category we're looking at is the atmosphere, and the atmosphere was really a lot more like a farmer's market. It was a little bit different than most cider mills that we've been to. We wouldn't even really call it a cider mill, we'd say a farmer's market.
So for atmosphere, we give it a thumbs down. The next category we're looking at is activities, and they really didn't have activities to speak of other than a really nice play area for the children. It's like a huge playground with climbers, and it had an enormous sandbox, which was really nice, but it didn't really have anything for adults like hay rides and that type of thing.
Or picking apples at an orchard, they didn't have that.
Right.
So for activities, womp womp. Give it a thumbs down. Now the parking is pretty good, we'd say. They had a big open field that you could park, so it seemed like they had a lot of available parking. It wasn't busy or crowded when we went, so we didn't have troubles with trying to park during a busy time, but
which is an issue at cider mills.
Yes.
Parking in the fall. So for parking, we give it a thumbs up. As far as having a covered area to eat during inclement weather, it didn't really have that. Like we said, it's more of a market, so there's really no place to go and sit to have a cup of cider or a donut.
To get out of the cold or rain. Right. So for covered areas to eat, thumbs down. So next category is staff friendliness and helpfulness, and we would say that they were pretty helpful and friendly. There wasn't a bunch of staff there, but she was willing to talk to us and answer any questions that we had and was very friendly. So
for staff friendliness, we give it a thumbs up. Next is cleanliness, and it was like a market. I mean, it was as clean as a market's gonna get. It's kind of old and stuff, but it seemed clean enough.
So for cleanliness, we'll give it a thumbs up.
So for a rating for Andy T's as a cider mill, not a market, because it's a decent market, but as a cider mill, we give it a 3. It's just not what we were looking for in a cider mill at all.
Nothing too exciting going on. Thanks for joining us on our tour of all the cider mills in St. John's, Michigan. We had a blast. We hope you enjoyed cider mill hopping with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more videos coming soon. Bye.
Bye.